stand by for you. We need to use this repeater before we start the network. Afternoon, this is Cycle 2 of the ARR, National Traffic System. This regular Cycle 2 session of the Western Mass Traffic Net meets Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. local time on the K1FFK Mount Greylock repeater. The purpose of this net is to handle traffic between cities and towns of Western Mass and to provide liaison to the First Region Net, which meets on 3948 kHz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This directed net. Please do not break the net without emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control you're doing so. If at all possible, your net control for this afternoon is November 1, Yankee Charlie Whiskey, and 1 YCW. My name is Bruce in North Adams, Mass. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? I'd like to call our First Region Liaison, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie AB 1TC. Paul, please call and list any traffic. Stations for traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements only.
Year B. November 1, Quebec, Oscar, Victor, Red 1, QOV, Pittsfield, commercial power, no traffic. I'll do the short announcement if you'd care to, Bruce.
Okay, thank you, Obi. That one QOV recognized. Now, any and all stations with or without traffic. Any and all stations, please check it out.
This is November 2, Golf Hotel Zulu Mobile. No traffic, Stamford, Vermont.
Many places.
November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor N1 SAV. Jeff and Pittsfield. Commercial power, no traffic. In and out, please, Bruce.
This is November 1, India Uniform Kilo NYUK Leroy Cheshire Mobile. In and out, please. Good afternoon to the net.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Mike Oscar KC1 BMO. I'm Bill in Pittsfield, running battery power. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning to the net. No traffic.
This is Kilo Bravo 1 Yankee Charlie Juliet. Kurt in Housatonic, commercial power, no traffic. Good afternoon, Bruce.
This is Kilo Bravo 1 Yankee Echo Oscar Mario Mobile Great Barrington. No traffic for the net. Good afternoon, Bruce, and good afternoon, everybody in the net.
K1FFK. Ski Alpha 1 Zulu Hotel Mike, John in Pittsfield. Commercial power, no traffic. Here is Kilo Bravo 1 November Whiskey Romeo AB1 NWR. Chris in Pittsfield, battery power, negative traffic. Good afternoon, Bruce and the net. Nice call. I'd like to recognize N2GHZ. Can I have first name, please? first name is Eric. Echo, Romeo, India, Charlie.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks for checking in. Also, N1 SAV, hello, Jeff. N1 IUK, Leroy. KC1 BMO, Bill. KB1 YCJ, hi, Kurt. Also, KB1 Yo Mario. Also, KB1 IOP, Will. WA1 ZHM, hello, John. And KB1 PDR and KB1 NWR, Roberta and Chris. Good afternoon to all. And QFE, go ahead with your announcements, Obi.
Okay, thanks, Bruce. The usual stuff, but most of this can be found on the NOBARC website, nobarc.org, nobarc.org. Usual, the Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month, 7:30. This repeater, all welcome. June VHF contest coming up, the 14th through the 16th. Field Day, 28th and 29th of June. That's for weekend in June. NOBARC's Field Day is in Windsor, Massachusetts. You can find this on arrl.org/Field Day, and there's a link to the map showing the various Field Day sites wherever. Field Day nuts are being held Tuesday nights on this repeater, 7:30, this repeater, Field Day prep nuts. All welcome. Join in, listen, whatever. And I guess all are welcome to NOBARC's Field Day, where'd I say, on Prue Road in Windsor, Mass. And I forgot earlier, flea market, NOBARC's flea market, 24 August. 24 August in, where's it, Adams, Mass. Aggie Fairground, Bull Field, the same thing. Flea market's coming up. MIT is the third Sunday of the month, and 21 June in Newington, Connecticut, also a flea market. NOBARC flyers flyers are available for download or for transcript on the NOBARC site. Current weather in Pittsfield, rain, cloudy, overcast, 67 degrees. Looks like we're in for rain or chance of showers all through the week, right up till I think Sunday. N1 QOV, back tonight.
Okay, certainly. Appreciate it as always. Any other further check-ins, further comments, or further business for this now?
This is November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet Ellis, Battery Power, New Ashford.
Okay, need some help on the AFL station there. I'd like to recognize N1 MWJ. The Kilo something 1 station from AFL. Try again, please.
Kilo 1, Bravo, number 1. Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo. Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo.
I got it. Kilo 1, Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo. And the first name, please.
First name is George. The prefix is Kilo 1, Bravo 1. Kilo 1, Bravo 1.
Roger, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Kilo, Bravo 1, Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo. Thank you, George. And with that, this has been a regular Cycle 2 session of the Western Mass Traffic Net. The ARS is the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the repeater, and I return it to regular amateur use. Thanks to all stations who checked in and those who stood by while we conducted this net. This net is secure at 1:14 p.m. So to everybody, have a great afternoon, good evening, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. 7:30.
KB1YEO, KB1YEO, KB1YCJ.
KV1YCJ, this is KV1YEO. Good afternoon, Kurt.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mario. Haven't talked to you in a little bit. Just wanted to let you know that I did order a 4-position switch for the HF rig.
Oh, very nice, excellent. And yeah, if you order from HRO, I'm sure it's gonna arrive tomorrow. That'd be good, so you can switch antennas without any problems there. Good for KC1EB, and 1RUK. If I have it. Someone left out needs to use a repeater. QSY to the other frequency there. Kurt, KB1Y QSY.
Yeah, roger that, Mario. KB1YCJ QSY.
In the United States have had their personal information stolen within the last year. That seems like an
number of retail breaches, and many of which, made nowhere near as much news as the breach at Target Corp. You can see how you might get to 40 million, and then you have breaches, like the one at Adobe, where last year, email addresses, home addresses, sometimes payment card information. That was all taken by people looking for people's personal credentials to then log into their banking websites.
Does this study account for sort of very small theft? Is there any calculation for that for the individual person down the street who steals your mail and then hacks into your bank account?
They try to, but it's all. I mean, at that point, you're sort of based on math, and you're making some sort of assumptions. I had a pretty long conversation with Jim Lewis, one of the authors of this report last week. He said that was one of the biggest challenges is that his job would be to call up government officials both in the U.S. and abroad and basically mine them for all data they have on this. But a lot of that's based on self-reporting, only what the government has visibility on. The FBI actually keeps stats on, small grade cybercrime through its IC3 task force. But again, that's all self-reporting. And, I don't know about you folks, but if I, had credit card theft or something like that, I don't know if I would call up, the small division of the FBI and let them know.
K1FFK.
I would just file it with my police department. So I guess it depends on whether or not that. I have. I think it depends on whether or not that ends up bubbling up.
And you think sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And so it's not consistent on that level. And that's,